I trimmed this down to give you the parts you'll laugh at without all the slapping and moaning. But this cut was produced to share with twinks for the purpose of getting me laid, and it served its purpose well in that regard. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, bro! So Edward III makes cartoons on a website DeviantArt, including sexualized comics depicting women with horrifically overproportioned bellies, 2 or 3 times the size of the rest of their bodies. Oh my god, dude! What the fuck? Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, bro! So, whether or not you know this guy, okay, doesn't really matter that much. But the long and the short of it is this guy was known for being like an extreme Nazi. I think he was at like Charlottesville and stuff. He was like saying the Jays will not replace us, all this other crazy shit. And he was interviewed at the time by like a number of outlets. And he had quite a stark appearance, this kind of bald-headed Nazi guy. So I think that people, you know, saw him as quite a striking figure representing the white nationalist movement. Okay? Now, the reason I bring him up today, ladies and gentlemen, okay, is because there has been much discussion and commentary about Christopher Cantwell recently. Why, you might ask? Well, I'll explain. Christopher Cantwell, with some sort of Telegram group, I'm presuming, okay, shared the following message, where he came out as a homosexual. He came out as a homosexual, randomly, to this Telegram group that he's in, which presumably is like some sort of far-right thing where they don't like that sort of thing. And this is what he had to say for himself. Okay, this is what he had to say. Friends of Chris Cantwell, 192 subscribers. Not for the faint of heart. Audio of me fucking a 24-year-old guy in his mouth and ass and talking lots of shit while I do it. Why am I sharing this? 1. Because eventually someone else will. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. I'm guessing it was kind of spreading around, so he thought he'd just, you know, take the band-aid off, rip the band-aid off, so to speak. Number 2. Because I think some of you will find portions of this very amusing. Notably, when I tell him, I'm going to take the dick out of you and put it in women to save this country from the genetic disaster these Jays have made of us. And maybe I'll find a woman who will let me keep you as a pet, and when she's being a bitch, I'll tell her I'm taking the dick away and putting it in my little Susie boy. Dude. Incredible. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Isn't this insane? Isn't this totally insane? If I had a computer handy, I'd trim this down to give you the parts you'll laugh at without all the slapping and moaning. But this cut was produced to share with twinks for the purpose of getting me laid, and it served its purpose well in that regard. So, yes, Christopher Cantwell, famous Nazi, known for crying, has now come out as a full-blown homosexual. So, that is the Chris Cantwell angle, okay? Now, this leads us in quite nicely to the Kirk 10. And, ladies and gentlemen, I have on hand here an absolutely crucial and critical update in regards to the assassin, the alleged assassin. Well, he did do it, but the alleged assassin, shall we say, of Charlie Kirk. And the unfortunate news that right-wingers are going to have to rationalize here is that Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a total homo, from the looks of it. And, you know, obviously you've got some insight into this already, but it just seems to get worse and worse and worse. So I was browsing Twitter yesterday, and this popped up on my feed, and I was like, is this real? Is this a real story? And I went and had a look, and it turns out that yes, it is a real story. It's true, and it's right up my street. Charlie Kirk suspects disturbing secret kinks. Sickening cache of porn searches revealed. His pedophile friend. What the fuck? And Furry Shades of Gay game. Okay. The man charged with killing Charlie Kirk played a pornographic online game called Furry Shades of Gay and followed artists who drew explicit cartoons associated with pedophilia. Tyler Robinson, 22, was arraigned on 7 charges on Tuesday, including murder and witness tampering, for allegedly shooting conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Robinson's online account, uncovered by the Daily Mail, showed the alleged assassin had an interest in gay porn involving humanoid animal characters called furries. This is too good, man. This is too good. An account linked to Robinson on gaming platform Steam shows he downloaded and played a dating simulator game called Furry Shades of Gay. The game describes itself as being about love, queer relationships, hot gay sex, and slapstick humour. Get ready for 24 hot animated voiced sex scenes, a December 2020 profile for the game says on Steam. Robinson played Furry Shades of Gay enough to earn a prize, an uncommon sticker of one of its cat human characters who dresses as a French maid listed on his Steam account. Robinson used the account name Craftin247 on various video gaming and online accounts, his friend told the Daily Mail. So then we got a picture of Tyler Robinson there. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, bro. The homoerotic furry game, Furry Shades of Gay, that offers 24 hot animated voice sex scenes, was linked to Robinson on gaming platform Steam. And as you can see here, there's an image of a homosexual furry sort of romance scene with the words here saying, "Oh, I didn't know you had a dominant streak. I'm all yours." No. I will not be playing a gay furry sex game on stream. That is not something I'm particularly interested in. No. Robinson played Furry Shades of Gay enough to earn a prize, an uncommon sticker of one of these cat human characters who dressed as a French maid listed on the Steam account. And then obviously whatever the fuck this is. Can I... It just work? It doesn't work. There is an account by the name... Yes, we know about this part already, I think. There is an account by the name on furaffinity.com, a website for people with a proclivity for humanoid animal illustrations and dressing up in fursuits, who call themselves furries. Last week, Craftin247's account on Fur Affinity said he had recently watched content created by a user called Red Rusker, an artist known for gay furry porn. Oh my god, you cannot be serious, dude. But Red Rusker went too far, even for the furries. This is so good. This is literally perfect content. In 2023, he was embroiled in a scandal among the niche community when underage porn cartoons he had drawn resurfaced. Oh, god, dude, this is fucking sicko shit, man. One depicted a large, older humanoid animal using recreational drugs to have sex with a small, younger humanoid possum called Snack, labeled as being age... in the depraved comic. Jesus Christ, dude. Ugh. Ooh, oof. That's a big oof.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
How long till we find out he was yapping with pirate software?
Good question. I'm sure that is imminently about to come out. In fact, I'd love to see what Pirate Software's take is on all this. But unfortunately, I don't think he really gets into politics that much, I'm afraid to say. A redacted image. Wait, dude. A redacted image viewed by the Daily Mail. Some Daily Mail journo was looking at this shit just to see how gross it is. That's fucked up, dude. Shows one older character saying to another, "Popper him up for me, it'll help." Oh! Oh! Apparently referring to giving drugs to the 8-year-old. Oh, God. What? And there's a video too. Furries call the pedophilia-related content cub porn. In a May 2023 post on Fur Affinity, Red Rusker admitted there was art I made that depicted underage characters, and there were about a dozen or so pieces in total. Well, yeah, obviously the furry thing is legit. Like, the furry thing is true. Like, you'd be far more realistic to actually link this to the furry sub-community rather than any other community, you know? What am I dude, what am I looking at here, bro? What is this, dude? What am I looking at, bro? Whoa! Dude, okay, we're going to have to play it safe here. Let's just, yeah, okay. If I can show it, I'll show it, but I'm playing it safe. I don't think, I mean, this is in the Daily Mail. I doubt they're going to put anything that's explicit in. Yeah, there's nothing explicit here, but I'll just play it safe. And then, so you've got, obviously, the drawing of a dragon character, a lewd dragon character. And Crafton247, presumably his account. And then it says here, friends of Robinson told Daily Mail that he uses Crafton247 as a username on multiple platforms. That same tag was found on furaffinity.com, a website for people who identify as furries. And then we've got Red Rusker Patreon. And then I think I could show this. I think I can show this. Let's just defilter that. In his recent watch content, controversial furry porn artist Red Rusker was found. This creator was heavily scrutinized when underage porn characters he'd drawn resurfaced. And you got Shy Cowbro here. Wherever the hell that is. Nude After Dark Twitter at Sweaty Butt Cow. I won't read this, just that looks grotesque. It's all covered up, you can't see anything, but I'm just playing it safe. Grotesque. Grotesque. He said he felt guilty as fuck about it and wanted to accept responsibility and added, "I won't draw it again." Red Rusker's more recent porn cartoons posted on his Patreon, including pieces dated in 2024, still depict large humanoid animal characters having sex with much smaller, boyish-looking characters. Okay, then. Okay. Okay. One sickening picture depicts a dog character performing a sex act on a horse. Oh my god, bro. What the actual fuck? That might have been a commission for Vosh, to be fair. Robinson also appeared to be friends with another porn artist making deviant cartoons of absurdly fat women being fed. The Steam account linked to Robinson lists the users Obure among its friends. Robinson left a comment on Obure's Steam profile on January 2024 writing, "He beats me when my mom goes on her work trips," with punctuation resembling a crying emoji. Obure's profile contains several cartoon furries and says the user is from Minnesota. Obure has also used the name Good Boy on the account. A previous profile picture on Obure's Steam account is a photo of a young man wearing cat ears and a face mask with a cat mouth and whiskers printed on it. It is unclear if this is Obure. And then more covered up disgusting shit. What the fuck? What am I looking at here, dude? What is going on? Another controversial artist Robertson was linked to is known as Obure. The two were friends on Steam and interacted through chats pictured. Obure creates artwork featuring extremely overweight women being fed, a fetish known as feederism. The things you do for journalism, eh? Obure's username is linked to a DeviantArt account called Sir Edward III, which features feederism-themed content, including comics depicting women engaging in extreme acts of consumption like eating other people whole. Gaming platform Bungie also lists a user called Obure, linked to the Obure Steam account and to an Xbox account called Sir Edward III. Sir Edward III makes cartoons on a website DeviantArt, including sexualized comics depicting women with horrifically overproportioned bellies, 2 or 3 times the size of the rest of their bodies, asking to be fed. Some of the comics feature women who have eaten other people whole, like a python. What the fuck? Oh my god, the way they're describing it is so funny, man. Oh, dude, they clearly don't know the memes.
Okay, that's wonderful.
The culture.
How do I make money off depressed people?
And then one day, Hitler came to power, for no reason whatsoever.
Dude, bro, what the fuck, dude? Thank you very much for the super chat. So Edward III has made 587 works on the site over 6 years and has had 1.3 million profile views. Okay. I want to watch the video of them talking about it, but dude, do you want? Can I? Oh my god, dude! What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my good god, bro! Why is it so tight? If it gets any bigger, then it's definitely gonna rip. Ooh, do that. Whoops. Dude, this is the kind of stuff that he was friends with this guy that did this. Where's the ones where they're getting eaten like a python? I need to see the one where it's getting eaten like a python, dude. Oh my god! Oh, dude! Oh my god! Okay. Get ready for this one, guys. Dude, this is absolutely nuts. This is absolutely fucking insane, dude. What the fuck? What am I looking at? What am I looking at here, dude? What is Oh my god, dude, this is absolutely insane, dude. So as you can see here, you've got this woman who has indeed swallowed this other person like a python, and they're kind of pressing up against the flesh of their belly in a very, you know, a very Lynchian image. Oh, you were so tasty. You were even nice enough to pre-stuff yourself for me. Like a huge turducken just for me. God, I can't wait to see this belly get smaller and smaller as you slowly and presumably get digested, I'm guessing, is what's going on here, right? This is like eldritch horror shit, isn't it? Fuck me, dude. This is the kind of shit he was into. God. I mean, some of this stuff I probably literally can't show. It's too much. I mean, it's not anything. What the fuck, dude? Oh, dude. God, dude. It's so ridiculous. It's so obscene. This isn't TOS. This is fine. I can show this and it's fine. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share a few of the funnier ones with you. But obviously, you know, for those of you that are just joining, this is a artist who was linked to the alleged assassin of Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, okay? So this is the headline on this one. Charlie Kirk suspects disturbing secret gigs. I've got an ad blocker, but it doesn't work for some reason. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, where can I see a video going over this? Is there a Daily Mail video that we can watch? I want to hear them say the words. Do you know what I mean? I want to hear them say it. Today. Internet extremism. No, they haven't got it on here. They haven't uploaded it yet, I guess. Okay, guys. I think it's time. I think it's time for us to, you know... I think it's time for us to get into the segment. Excuse me. I think it's time to get into the segment that I think people are going to find difficult to contend with. I must say. Yeah, dude, there's actually no reporting in regards to this furry stuff. I'm guessing that's going to come shortly, but there's nothing. It's literally just this article that I can see. And to be honest with you, this is the most interesting thing that's come out about the killer within the last week, I would say.